The design idea was to open up the space with a great gesture. This is why we used a bold color, blue, kyano in Greek, where also the name of the apartment stems from. My name is Elli Athanasiadou. I'm an architect based in Athens, Greece, and I have founded Spaces Around Us. The client wanted the apartment to be her small, calm and neat oasis in the dazzling city center. The apartment is located in Pagrati. It is one of the liveliest and most youthful areas close to downtown Athens, and about a 10-minute walk from Kallimarmaro Stadium, an ancient Olympic stadium which is considered a landmark of the area. The apartment is located on the top floor. It was abandoned for quite some time before the owners renovated it. When we first walked into the apartment, we found it almost in the exact same condition as when it was originally built back in the 60s. It is surrounded by tons of history, so we wanted to bring some of that into the apartment, like the white marbles in Kallimarmaro Stadium, the stainless steel details in the Acropolis Museum, and the blue Athenian sky. It had a typical layout with all of the rooms divided. There were too many rooms for such a small space, which made it dark and difficult to move around. We began by relocating the entrance to the old kitchen area. The kitchen, dining and living rooms are now in a large open-plan space in the middle of the apartment. We increased the size of the bathroom. The bedroom now has a large wall-to-wall closet along the back with plenty of storage. On the terrace, we added a jacuzzi in one of the blind sides of the balcony.
It's freaky deaky, and it's oh so fine. We have it all. How does design stir our feelings and drive our connections to places, to our precious histories, and to each other? Jack Chen and Heidi Wong of Tsai Design show us how to transform awkward spaces into elegant instruments for living. See what happens when Dutch artist/designer Bertjan Pot's hands surprise his head. Learn how third world grit and a hell ton of plants can preserve the living culture of our cities. The unsung brilliance of the bench. How to embrace the awkwardness of apartment building communities. Walls bursting with colour and nostalgia. And don't worry, there are small homes too. A domestic prototype in San Sebastian, a rejection of minimalist aesthetics in Rome, and a Paris apartment that brings outdoor bathing in. And cushions that are less cushions and more your new best friend. There's still so much more inside, including the Instagram sensation 10-1 from Bogdan Gibovan, resplendent in print. Get your copy now. Stop it.
The first thing you see is a fixed, large, full-height window which allows for more natural light to pour into the entrance. A custom storage unit that spans the entire wall of the entrance was added. We built a small blue niche in the storage unit and integrated a built-in seat so that you can put on your shoes before leaving. The bench cushion is custom made of genuine leather in a bold blue, matching the cabinets. We also hid the control panel and the Wi-Fi modem here. The shelves inside the cabinet were specifically designed for a suitcase, an ironing board and a vacuum cleaner to be easily stored. The right cabinet door is a bit raised from the floor level, leaving space for the robot vacuum to dock. The small window by the front door is a part of the shaft of the building. We replaced it with a fluted glass window so it filters the view of all the plumbing passing through the shaft. The living room is no longer a separate room, but rather an open-plan area that combines the kitchen, the dining and the living. An L-shaped sofa was chosen to create a soft boundary with the corridor guiding to the bathroom and the bedroom. It's also big enough to be used as a guest bed. The TV is a frame model, which means it is attached to the wall and no wires are visible, as we have built everything into the wall behind. The pendant light is a retro design from End Tradition. It is reminiscent of the 60s era when the residence was originally built. We also chose 60s inspired light switches. The outdoor roller shutters needed a quite large box to be placed above the windows in the balcony, which we avoided by using internal blinds. I think cooking should be a social activity, so we left the space open so the client can interact with people in the living and dining room while she cooks. The countertop of the kitchen is made from white marble, drawing inspiration from the ancient marble of Panathenaic Stadium. We tried to incorporate as much storage as possible in the kitchen cabinets, even for storing things apart from kitchenware. We added a cooktop with both gas and induction hobs, so that the client could choose between them when she is cooking. The hood is built in under the counter so that there are no visual obstacles to the terrace while cooking. We added a tap that can also make sparkling water. She also wanted to have a dining counter that would feel like the kitchen islands you find in larger homes. We added 2 pendant lights to define the dining area. We used a rare blue marble matching the main bold color chosen for the dining counter. The structural elements within the apartment, like the columns and the beams, were deliberately left in their original state. We replaced the original floors with white cement to make the space feel larger and create a canvas for the blue. The bathroom is in the blue and glass box that continues from the kitchen. The cabinet is custom-made from stainless steel with a plywood and forged cement sink, which is water resistant. As the size of the bathroom is quite small, we wanted to free up space. That is why the sink and cabinet are fixed on the wall. The bathtub was removed and changed to a large walk-in shower. For the shower, we chose a small-sized tile in a bold blue, reminiscent of the small-sized tiles mainly used during the 60s and the 70s. We like the look of the exposed beams in the bathroom, so we covered them with a water-resistant varnish. One side of the shower wall is built out of glass brick to pour in sunlight from the large window of the living room while maintaining privacy. In the bedroom, we moved the door a bit after increasing the size of the bathroom. As for the materials, the owner wanted a super neat and relaxing palette to create a cocoon-like feeling. We used both pendant and reading lights above the bedside tables, so the client can use whichever light she likes. While the custom bedside tables are made out of stainless steel to match the rawness of the exposed concrete columns. A large wall-to-wall closet was added with lots of storage for clothes and other household items. On the upper part of the closet, we hid the air conditioning system behind some vents in order to reduce visual noise. The bed can lift up to reveal more storage underneath. It's great for extra pillows and sheets. The door leading to the balcony used to be a swinging door, but we replaced it with a pocket sliding door to save space. As the apartment is located on the last floor of the building, it has a really large terrace for its size. From the terrace, there are views of Lycabettus Hill and Hymettus Mountain, two of the main urban Athenian hills. We created a small dining table for two and a lounge outdoor sofa. There is a custom metallic perforated box where the external air conditioning unit is stored. On one side of the terrace, we added a large jacuzzi. We added an electric awning so that we can enjoy the terrace during the day. Repurposing and reusing existing spaces, I think, is a more sustainable design solution. My philosophy when I design a small space is to optimize the layout in ways that create a better flow, gives more light, and makes the space more calm.
Thanks for watching. If you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.